Hello, hello, hello. Welcome once again. It's your girl, Princess K, and you are here with a Let's Talk Global. And we're going global. I hope you're watching. I hope you're not missing anything because it has been hot. Today, we're going to deal with real estate in Nigeria, Lagos precisely. My left hand is a man that came from China.
Okay.
John Wells International. Okay, he's laughing. He can't even speak your language.
Thank you,
How are you doing? You're looking dashing. And meanwhile, this is the Janelle from India.
Namaste, everybody.
I
hope you're doing very lovely today.
How was your trip? You're looking gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
Is that how you dress in India?
Actually, there are different ways to dress. But this time around, I am dressed for you.
Oh my God. Let's welcome Dr. Ola Dixon. Please say it.
It's Ola Dixon.
It's hi. Why is it that I didn't go to school?
Welcome. You didn't go to Nigeria. You didn't go to Nigerian school.
Why is it that I didn't go to school? I'm trying to pronounce something and my tongue is going like
You're going to pay a fine for me. Sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
I've told her to stop speaking this. She'll be disturbing me. This one will be disturbing me. See, both of you should avoid me in this year.
Please introduce yourself to my audience.
My name is Ola Dixon, a real estate professional and a business development expert. We've been in business for about 15 years.
Wow.
And it's been a beautiful journey. It's great to be here. It's going to be worth your time, I must tell you. I must tell you. I came with a lot of information that will help you navigate the real estate sector and do so well. Whether you're just a new investor or you're already investing in real estate, you have a problem in real estate, you're going to learn. It's been years of experience and it's going to help you. The things we will share here will help you.
Awesome. Yeah, so tell us, like, how is it like the real estate in Nigeria? Because she came from India. I came from Pakistan. And he came from China. And we're looking to buy a property in Lagos.
I'm the only Nigerian.
You're only Nigerian. We're all visitors here. So we need to know because the experience I had, not personally, watching online, see people going through, like they buy a property or land and it turns out it's a scam. And some people can want to buy a property, and then there's agent, there's a lawyer, there's another agent, everybody is dragging percentage. So can you just give us a brief, how does it work?
Well, first of all, thank you so much. And I must say that you're looking beautiful.
Thank you. I'm trying.
All right.
Am I not looking
No, you're not.
When it comes to women, they say beautiful, for man, handsome, because you have to give.
I'm beautiful.
It has to do with handsome. I'm beautiful.
He's not gay. Don't mind him. Right. I don't support that.
The real estate sector, the real estate itself is the oldest business in the world, globally, all right? And it's the oldest business. If you ever studied about the Maslow hierarchy of needs, you said every human being needs food, you need clothing, you need shelter. You can't do without those three. And that's why every sector that play around those three are always very, very massive. So the real estate sector is the oldest, we can say, is the oldest business in the world. And there's a lot of gap. And any sector where there is high demand, there's going to be a bit of challenges and success. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Any sector where there's a high demand, the demand for housing is so high in Lagos. If you do it, we did a survey recently and discovered that 9 out of 10 people, if you do a survey, put them together, 9 out of 10 people, only one person owns a house, an apartment that belongs to him.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria, right? That's the statistics so far. You can do the personal survey. So the real estate market in Nigeria is emerging. It was not how it used to be in 1985, 1970 something. There's a bit of, it has emerged from just a place where you want shelter It does not emerge into a bit of
I have some.
luxury.
Sorry, I want to cut you a little short.
Yeah.
Because you said this, I used to counter say that. I used to say in the US, I used to tell people everybody in Nigeria has a house. So I believe that people that came from village, they have a house in the village. Everybody has a house. I didn't know that that percentage is actually.
What he's trying to say is that personal, not family.
Okay.
You know, like here we have a family house and all that.
Yeah.
But personal, just like 4 of us are sitting here. Imagine 4 of us, maybe just one person own a house, or none of us own a house. But not that we don't have where we are living.
I get
So
you.
just
Okay.
getting housing, that means that you don't have either your own property, your personal property, or your property. So it means that there is still, that's why you still have a lot of people, if you look at the rent issues in Nigeria right now, it's very high. Because there is a major need. But the beautiful thing is that the real estate market and the real estate industry in Nigeria is emerging. It is getting better compared to what it used to be. You know, years ago, you have to build a house for you to have a house. But now you don't need to build.
But
You can buy an apartment.
But it buys with cash, like in the Western world, bank can finance your house.
Yeah, you can mortgage. No, the mortgage system in Nigeria is
have
getting
mortgage?
Yes,
Is
the
it working?
mortgage is working. But the truth is that if you don't know, all right, what you don't know, all right, cannot work for you.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you know, it works for you.
Right.
The mortgage system, in fact, there are some products right now where you can buy, as long as the property has a CFO, a perfect title, you can just do like a 20% deposit and you can spread payment for 20
Are
years.
you serious?
For 20 years. But what the bank wants to, of course, before a bank gives you money, they want to check out 4 things. They want to check out credibility, they want to check out character, they want to check out collateral. Do you understand? So if they do a proper profiling for you, you have access to it. You have access to it. Bankers are having access to it. Civil servants are having access to it. Entrepreneurs now can have access to it. In fact, some real estate companies now build houses where if you don't go to the mortgage, you can pay for 7 years.
Right.
Yeah, we did a project in 2020. My company, in partnership, we did a product 2020, and we asked people during the COVID, people to pay for 7 years. So the excuse of not owning property or not owning assets, all right, it's not tenable, because with knowledge you can own it. And don't forget that if you don't own property, if you don't own assets, you are not yet established.
Right.
One of the things that makes you an established human being, businessman, is when you can own assets. Check the Forbes list. Anybody who has ever become the wealthiest people in the world, they've used real estate as a leveler. So you don't run away from real estate. What you need to know is now to educate yourself in real estate. Now there are 2 kinds of education. The one you get from school.
Okay.
All right, and the education of the rich. 2 kinds of education, and everybody must have it. The one you get from school that makes you an aeronautic engineer. Now, there's another kind of education that makes you, is the education of getting wealthy, of getting, you need to, that comes with personal development. So don't say, so I don't agree.
I have a question for you.
But please go ahead.
Concerning the real estate. So I used to tell my friend this over there, but I want to ask for Nigeria. Okay. When you talk about real estate or owning a property, if I get a property and I live in the property, it's not for commercial use. I buy a house, I leave it alone. It's not giving me any profit. I just live there like if it's my family house. How do you see it in the terms of real estate?
Okay.
I'll give you an example. I have friends in the US who goes to their village and build mansion.
Okay.
That's a real estate.
That's also
I have
real
another friends who come to Lagos and build an apartment building and using it for
it's also
Airbnb. So how do you advise somebody in these 2 aspects?
This is what I'm going to say. When it comes to there's real estate as what you own for yourself. There's also real estate as a business.
Okay.
Do you understand? But I usually tell people, like people that I mentor, before you build a mansion, anybody who's building a mansion for himself, it means that you want to settle.
Right.
That means you got into a point where you just want to settle. And you don't settle too early. As a young man or young lady, you're still doing, you don't settle too early. So you don't rush to go and build, all right, a mansion. You build real estate to give you streams of income. Do you understand? You build real estate. Imagine you have, and I told somebody recently, do you know, even the Airbnb you mentioned.
Right.
You don't need to buy a house to own a short-let apartment. You don't need to buy a house. to own a short-let apartment.
Right.
You can lease a building. I have like 3 of it. Leased a whole building. Talk to my lawyers, and we agree with the owners of the building and say, I'm going to lease this place for 5 years. Then I convert everything into 2-bedroom mini flats, and I'm getting my short-let apartment. People are paying me daily.
Right.
So it all comes to knowledge.
Right.
The word knowledge is from 2 words. Know. All right.
I hope
and
you guys are learning.
All right. Is know and what? Edge. What you know gives you an edge. What you don't know, it doesn't give you an edge.
I want to come in. Talking about real estate is something that I myself, I so much look into that industry. Is a very big industry, but I want to dive in deep into Lagos. Owning a land in Lagos. And the whole Omonile Wahala, all this stuff. So how do somebody get a land in Lagos that is genuine, or how do you know that this land I'm buying or that I'm going to buy is genuine?
You just asked $1 million question.
Exactly.
All right, and this is this. The seller is always smarter than the buyer.
Right.
In any industry. If I want to sell something, I will answer your question, but I'm coming from this point.
Okay.
If I want to sell something to you, I know the strategy, I know the dragnet, I know the things to put that will make you buy. Now, you as a buyer also need, there's something called the intelligence of the seller and the intelligence of the buyer. You don't buy based on sentiment. You don't buy, I've had people say, they come and buy 5 plots, get 2 plots free. Where is it done? Don't you, or buy a plot of land, we will give you ram. We give you what's it called?
Goat.
They do that here?
They do it in Nigeria.
Are you serious?
You go and buy a land of 1 million. When you now pay for 1 million, we'll give you ram. We'll give you goat.
You can buy goats.
If a land is 1 million, they are giving you goat. How much is a ram?
A ram is
300,000. They are now giving you palm oil. They have given you land already because of your greed. That's why you need to be an intelligent buyer. When it comes to knowing the genuinity of a property, you don't depend on your intelligence alone. You need to learn how to borrow other people's intelligence. How do I mean? You know, it's only in Nigeria that you are the carpenter, you are the mechanic, you are the caterer, you are the plumber. You want to do everything. When it comes to land, you don't depend on intelligence. You need professionals. I saw a land somewhere in Magboro or Lekki, Ficton. I want to buy. It's beautiful. Somebody introduced it to me. You don't just jump into it. The next thing you're thinking of is either to get a consultant.
The problem, some consultants are criminals.
No, I'm going to get
very expensive.
They are very expensive. Or you get a lawyer.
I have very experience.
Yeah, I'll explain.
Even the lawyer.
No, I'll explain to you. The reason why you got a lawyer that scammed you because you don't have.
I got a lawyer that started working with the agent of the seller.
Yeah.
To get money from me.
Yeah. The reason why they scammed you is probably you did not display your.
Let's talk global. Hey! Let's talk global. Oh!
It's hard.
No, they didn't scam me. I displayed my metrics, and the agent then went through my lawyer, without knowing that my agent already told me the deal, and I called them. But so why I'm asking the question is that you don't even really know who is a professional to ask that kind of question, because anybody can be anybody, and something like that.
See, that scenario, thank you. That scenario happens across the board. It's not just real estate. You see, every industry you have people. Greed is a commercial thing globally. Everybody's looking for who to cheat and all of that. But you can beat that. How do you beat that sometimes? Of course, you can beat through recommendation. All right. Of course, check your line. If you have friends and you can't trust one person, then we should not trust you. How is that you don't have friends that are not trustworthy?
Right.
Do you understand? Then you can also check through. Do you know it's very easy to even know what's it called? Professional lawyers. Lawyers that are licensed, registered, that that if they mess up, they can. The Nigerian, of course, thanks to the Nigerian Bar Association.
Are they really effective?
Yes, very effective. Very effective. Very, very effective. You can report a lawyer's integrity issue to the Nigerian Bar Association. In fact, currently, all lawyers now go through training, like 3 or 4 trainings every month, organized by the NBA. All lawyers have a single license. In fact, the license of a lawyer can be withdrawn. I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going good. I'm only telling you the same thing is being regulated in the real estate sector now. There's a body in real estate called REDAN, REDAN. So they report all criminal activities of realtors who misbehave. And right now, we're trusting God that this year, every realtor in Nigeria should be registered. You don't deal with an unregistered realtor. That's in terms of realtorship. There are some local agents. No, in real estate, yeah, we have what's called the real estate development model. We have the local realtors, the people you meet on the street, you know, those baba, the money-less kind of. They too have a system. All right. Yeah.
So Jomorele is Omolele.
Yeah.
Is are you smiling?
Yeah.
You're not from Nigeria, so don't smile. Jomorele. Omonile. Okay.
Yeah.
They're kind of agency.
Their agency. They are the.
I thought they're like Alaye.
No, they do things. They are the original owners of land. They also sell lands.
Okay.
For example, this is what I do most times. Anytime I want to buy a property, most times I go to it's called local intelligence. Let me teach you this to help you. You want to buy a property in a local community, all right? Maybe every community in Lagos is actually local. It's just recently, for example, Lekki was Makoko, all right? Some part of Lekki was Makoko. Maryland was Onigbongbo before they became. So those places have their bales. The bales are like community chiefs. They have the history of the land. They are the first settlers of the land. Whenever I want to buy a property, the first thing I do, I go to the bales. As I found the property somebody wants to sell, please can you give me the history? Those guys even know the history more than the government. Because their forefathers were the first settlers and the owners of those land. I go further to ask that, okay, I saw a survey. That survey was done in 1987. Now, there were 5 buyers are bought over because there's no how you will buy a land that you not, after paying the government for your registered survey, you have paid the government for your building plan, you are still going to pay what's called the family receipt. And
yes.
Family receipt, in some cases, ratification. And it comes from these omoniles, these bales. So you go there. I avoided a mistake of 200 million naira recently. I would have fallen into the hands of the scam if I did not use this model. Went down to the value of the community, went with a drink, you know, and said, sir, I found something, I'm just your son. I found something around here and I want to buy. What do you think? And he began to give me history and told me that one of the persons who bought the place, who now sold to the current owner, actually used that land to borrow money from the bank.
Wow.
And that information did not, do you understand?
Wow.
You know,
so what you're saying, your question, so what you're saying, the Omoniles
yes,
are actually good.
They're very good if you know how to maximize them.
Is that
your
experience?
They are, it takes in, somebody can be bad. You see, so the truth is there's the good, there's the bad, and there's the ugly. But if you understand the market intelligence, you can play around the good. You can eliminate the bad. Do you understand? Right. It's just like in every industry, there's politics.
But my understanding, both of you are not talking. I'm not the only one here, but I will be talking. Right?
We are
asking the question.
But my understanding is that when you buy a property, those people will want to charge you almost the amount that you bought the property, their money lays. I hope I got it right.
That's not absolute truth. That's not, you know, no, there's truth. There's half truth and there's absolute
this
truth.
Is English language. We're in class.
To say that this table is black, you are right. Yeah. To say it is black and white, you're also right. Our truth is based on our perspective.
Right.
Our perspective is based
on your point, on where you're coming from.
Or the things you have heard. Imagine I came into this room and they told me that lady, don't mind her, she's just
she took my time today.
You know, she's a greedy person. Somebody has told me about, wicked. If I enter, I will do the defense. The same thing happens to land. If the stories you hear about land, will probably want to build a defense. But that your defense is good. You now need to channel it well. So the Omoniles are not bad people. Of course, there might be 1 or 2 bad eggs amongst them. But if you want to buy from a community, always learn to talk to the value of that community. All right? And say, I found something here and blah, blah. If they are genuine people, they will just take you to the right path. That is local buying. If you are buying from a real estate company, there are many real estate companies right now, and there are many scammers amongst them.
So many. I'm seeing them on Facebook.
But see, the proof of the original is also that there's a fake. When there is a fake, it's a proof that it's an original.
So how do we know the fake and the original?
That is where I'm here to talk about now. How do you know a genuine real estate company to buy properties from?
Right.
One, you see, in leadership, we learn that everything rises and falls on leadership. John Maxwell. So one of the things to know, one of the ways to know is the leadership structure of that company.
Okay.
When I walk into the studio, I saw a bit of empathy. I saw people happy, people. Do you understand? I noticed that. If I'm to trace out everybody's
You didn't see
behavior-
when I was beating drainers up?
No, I didn't see that.
You missed that.
Is this when I was chasing drainers?
Oh, no.
I told him to avoid
didn't see
me.
that. Of course, you will not make me see your dirty part. You know that already. You won't make me see your dirty part.
exactly.
But I'm telling you what I saw when I came in.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm going to trace everything I saw. I'm going to trace it to the leadership. And say, who's leading this organization? How's the person thinking? A rigid person will have rigid staff.
Yeah.
Hospitable person will have hospitable staff. So the first thing to check out is the leadership of the company. You do your research. Don't just buy land. You see, you have toiled all night to raise. How can you raise 10 million and you now use story to collect it from you without you using your intelligence? Find out. In fact, it's even not easy. Search. Type the name of the company on Google. You know, there are some companies today that if you type their name, the review you will hear, even you, common sense will tell you that don't go there.
Some even didn't see their name.
Some now there's now social media intelligence where they remove all those reviews.
Right.
First is intelligence. That you do that. Then the best people to tell you if a company is legit, they're actually real estate consultants. There are some companies right now. If you say you want to buy from there, I will call you specially. I might not be able to mention them on TV so that they don't come from me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you don't go there because they might have 30 plots. They tell you they have 300.
For
you
instance,
paid the agent.
we have the one that was happening on social media. P1.
Oh, the P1, that one is everywhere.
P1. And when is it Scott or what's his name was dragging them up and down, they were going to prison, police station, forth and back. Though I didn't know how the case ended, but you know,
They won't tell you how it ended.
understand?
That's what
Those are
the social
some
media.
of the red flag. Though I can't confirm yet that maybe they are fraudulent or not. But when somebody is calling you, another person is calling you out, another person is calling you, you know, people it will raise a kind of attention and eyes brown like this place is no go area. But there's another area too. I'm still trying to look at. So, is it legal or okay after buying property you go for family receipt, which I totally understand to a point. What about the point of laying foundation, paying some huge amount of money?
In the truth, this is the truth.
I don't understand the question.
Okay, I think let me help you understand.
You understand?
No, because my audience need to understand you.
They understand.
Okay, let me help you understand. When you buy a land in Nigeria, the local way,
In Lagos.
In Lagos, whether Lagos, when you buy your land, we want to when you start developing your land, the community come and charge you.
Oh, okay, that's what you're
charge you
saying.
for foundation. What they are charging you for is not the money for the foundation. What they are charging is called developmental levy.
Okay,
So where does the money go? So?
I'm going somewhere. Going somewhere.
Okay.
The route.
Can you hold
take-
that thought?
Yeah.
I don't like it to cut somebody short, but we're going on short break. And when we come back,
Developmental levy.
Say right there, don't move an inch. We're coming right back.
Global. Hey.